This list was beyond difficult to make. I mean, let's be perfectly honest right now. Do you not know how many anime lolis that actually exist in fiction? There's a ton of them, and yet you want me to pick only 10? Like, and you wonder why I be going out of my way to break the rules when it comes to these type of videos, because it is difficult to just narrow down 10 selective lolis that you would want to, smash. At least in anime. Don't. We already know where this. We already know. That's why you got links in the description. But it is very difficult to come up with this list. But I managed to do it. It's not easy. It's not a perfect list, but it is what I'm feeling. I would say, I guess, right now. So these are the top 10. And this is going to be the most cursed video. I can feel it. This is probably going to blow up really nicely and be cursed as all hell. But this is my top 10 sexiest anime loli characters ever. This is not great. Honorable mentions, I'm gonna throw down, what's her name? Shiro or something? That blue haired girl from Data Life. She was kind of hot, I guess. You also have Alice, because of course I gotta throw Alice on here. That ass does not lie for no reason. And then I'll also throw on Tanya, because Tanya, while I do talk about Tanya a lot, bring her up and want to eat her ass out, I can't necessarily go out of my way and put her on this list. I like Tanya, I do. She could probably ride me crazy, and that's probably going to be the aggressiveness coming off of, each ejaculation. But I can't throw her on this list. I just can't. And before I forget, Android 21. Yes, she doesn't look like a loli, but hey, she is young, so. But anyway, let's get into it for real. But number 10, Inkling. Yes, and I mean the original orange-haired Inkling. I want this one. This Inkling is fine. And I know I made the title of the video saying anime lolis, but let's be completely honest. If I took anime out, YouTube is probably going to look at me super weird. But anyway, yes, the original orange-haired Inkling. And to be perfectly honest, I have no attachment to Splatoon or, anything about it. But I do like Inkling, and I do like her, so. And I do main her in Smash, so not gonna lie, would probably ink up her guts a pretty tenfold. I would probably ink up all her holes, not to be, not even trying to hold back on anything. She's gonna get every inch of every hole of her pretty much inked up, with some nice white ink to go inside, possibly, get her stomach a good filling up. So definitely I like Orange Inkling, and I know that there's other Inkling characters too, like Pearl. Pearl is fine too, she can get some of it as well. However, I just like the Orange Inkling just a little bit more. And if you want to make some fan art, here's an idea. Why don't you have the orange haired Inkling on her knees and Pearl on her knees, and just blast on their face, and then just have like a POV, shots. That would be an excellent fan art if you want to go that far. Number 9, Kana. Let's go ahead and throw Kana on this list, because while Kana is like, the main pick that a lot of people would like to go after when it comes to, talking about loli shouldn't be able to be a part of anime, this and that, all that weird, debatable stuff. Let's be completely honest. With all my lolicon people, Kana needs to get banged. Let's be completely honest. You would want to get yourself inside of Kana's guts. I am pretty sure everybody would want to get a piece of Kana. Kana does wear thigh highs, and because she wearing that, she ain't gonna just wear them thigh highs plainly. She gonna have some thigh highs on, but there's gonna be some white sticky substance on those thigh highs. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, yeah. And then not even that, but not even just that, you also gotta realize that Kana is also thick. Let's be completely 100% real. Kana is absolutely thick, and you will slap her with your dick. That's pretty much how you would go. So, and with Kana's Jentai, I would say Kana is about 50-50. It's like 50% good, but also 50% kinda just okay. There's nothing really that, really great. Also, one thing that kind of bothers me is if you just straight up type up Kana Jentai in the Google machine, you'll see an image of Kana's head not being where it should be. Why did someone make that I don't understand girl people at all. But yes, definitely Kana's like my number 9 pick. Number 8, this is a bit of a tough one, but I have to say Sasami from Tenshinmuyo. Now, let's be honest on about this one. There is nothing wrong with Sasami at all. Because, let's think about it, Sasami can cook for you. She can actually clean up the house. If your dirty ass don't know how to clean up your own dang house. She will, serve you really well. I do not see how anybody would not choose Sasami. And even when she did grow up, look at her. She looks absolutely amazing. Even though I still prefer the Loli version of Sasami. But she is amazing in every sense of the word. Every sense of the word. Tenchi, I'll even go as far as say Tenchi Muyo AI Sasami is pretty high as well. Definitely would clap her cheeks right then too. But most definitely when it comes to Sasami from like back in the day, like back in my day, Sasami used to look like this. Everybody wanted to go out their way to smash Sasami to bits. Like that's 100% all complete honesty. 100%. So when it comes to Sasami, you're gonna put your salami in her mouth, and that's pretty much how it's gonna be. And she's gonna drink down every last inch of it, no matter how thick it is, because she likes to clean up the messes. So definitely Sasami, I would say, is about my number 8 on this list. Number 7, I would put any of the Genshin lolis. I am ranking the list a little bit, but if I had to be more specific, it would be Chi-Chi. Yes, Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi is fine. Shut up. I don't care her memory is bad. I don't care if she, is a zombie. Doesn't make a difference to me. We smash anything. And Chi-Chi is no exception, to be honest. So yeah, definitely Chi-Chi definitely knows, how to do her job when she's ordered a directive. She does order herself on a piece of paper of lists in her diary, so she does know how to remember to give herself orders. So most likely she'll remember to write down on a piece of paper to suck you off, when those orders come in on that piece of paper that she has in her diary. So definitely, and I would definitely also say that Chi-Chi is probably the thickest one besides Sayu out of that entire, out of all of Genshin personally. Like, yeah, I know Klee has a lot of content, and everybody likes to bang Klee, and Diona, she's probably like the one that a lot of people don't look up a lot. I feel like that's kind of sad, because Diona can get it, absolutely. She'll probably be my second pick, if it wasn't for Sayu just coming in now. But yeah, definitely, and then Sayu, obviously, there's not much on her yet, so I'm ashamed that a lot of people don't have any Sayu content going on, so make some Sayu content. But overall, Chi-Chi is definitely the number 1 pick for my top Genshin loli. Number 6 would be Eerie. Yes, Eerie will be number 6. Now, we already used Eerie in a ton of pictures and a ton of videos, so really, and we already know that there's a lot of stuff you can do with Eerie, especially since her quirk can, re-give you stuff back and kind of work back time a little bit in a weird way. So if you needed some more energy to try to go for another 10 rounds on Eerie, then she will most likely give you the energy to go back. She'll probably enjoy herself. And there is a decent amount of content on Eerie. Not super much, but there should be more. But for what exists, it's pretty damn good. So the Eerie definitely earns that 6th place position. I do think she absolutely 100% earns it. Definitely Eerie's another nice pick on the list. Number 5 is gonna be Gwen from Ben 10. And I was having a rough time coming up with the top 5, honestly. But yeah, when it comes to Gwen, I wasn't really a big fan of Ben 10 in the earlier days. But then that likability when it comes to Ben 10 kind of came over like in my my early teenage years. I'm like, oh, Ben 10's actually kind of fire, okay. And I was like, I've seen Gwen before. I've seen plenty of Jentai material on her, but there wasn't anything that made me like, oh yeah, that's 100%, absolutely amazing. Like, the only time where I kind of cared about Gwen was only when she acted like a superhero, and that was about the only time I was like, you know what, Gwen can absolutely, wreck my sack. That's absolutely 100% something I would want. So when it comes to Gwen, there is a decent amount of Jentai material. Could be more. Honestly, could be more video animated versions of it. But, no one wants to listen to what I gotta say. So that's some BS. But yeah, definitely Gwen could get some nut in her mouth as well. That would be to everybody's liking. And yeah, Gwen is a thick ass chick should get some more Jentai material on her, like in all seriousness. So definitely Gwen will be number 5. Number 4, there is no possible way I could ever had made this list without thinking this. Annie from Annie of the Stars from Skullgirls. Yes, because Annie is fine. Yes, Annie is like old as freak, but like she still kinda low-key looks like a loli-ish. Kinda. She kinda looks like one. So technically it's not super breaking of the rules in a way. So yeah, Annie, while she is old as freak because of the curse she has put on her thanks to her mom, Annie is, you know, actually older than what she looks like. But she looks kind of bad though. Not to mention, she is absolutely fine and also really freaking fun to play in Skullgirls. Like, if you haven't played Annie in Skullgirls yet, please do that. Her combos, and I just love her combos. She's actually the one character in any fighting game I actually wanted to get good at, to be perfectly honest. And I was like, man, even when I first saw her, I was like, why is there no playable version of this chick? This chick look flames. Like, she look like she actually gonna go and beat the Skullgirl. So yeah, 100% Annie is definitely deserving to be on this list. There is not that much content on Annie, and I feel absolutely ashamed. But definitely there needs to be some good material on Annie, 100%. Because if there's not any material on her, I'm actually gonna go slap somebody, 100%. She deserves all the cum in the world, 100%. So Annie deserves the 4th place position.
Hold on, I've got a pen.
Now we're getting to the top 3. Number 3, and this might be just because I'm on a certain type of character crave that I like to be on sometimes, but definitely it would have to go to Hiyoko and Monica, but more so specifically Hiyoko. Because yes, now look, I know Hiyoko is an asshole person, I know she is an absolute jerk of a human being, however, that aggressive asshole person type of thing, it kind of appeals to me right now. Like, I have no idea why, I just want to, you know, smash the hell out of Hiyoko, eat her ass. Like, I don't have any possible reason why I feel like that, but I really do. And Hiyoko is just absolutely just someone I would like to pile drive on the bed and do a lot of damn things. Just be perfectly honest. She deserves all the cum in the world, and all to come while she dancing and bouncing on my own lap. So that's it. That's absolutely key to all that. So that's absolutely fine. Monica, obviously, she's an evil ass person, evil as freak. And honestly, they could have done better with her beach sprites like they could have done with Junko, which is some bull that she has some swimsuit outfit, because she knows she could wear things sexier. But anyway, Monica, yeah, while she's evil, she does look good, and you know, she needs her cheeks pounded, especially for all that she did. So definitely, Monica can be on this list as well. Number 2, Caroline and Justine and Levenza. But more so, mainly focusing more for Caroline, to be perfectly honest. Caroline, there is just something about Caroline. I guess it's just because she's an asshole kind of person too, but except she's not that much of a jerk, because she's not gonna try to, you know, go up against you, except for that one time. But you know, there's something about Caroline that just seems, I guess it's because she has more personality than Justine, that I would just be like 100% down for. So yeah, I would definitely dive into some Caroline coup. Definitely not gonna play around, and definitely gonna just make her hair even all the more whiter with all the semen that's gonna go in there. So, you know, she needs her daily vitamins that I can only provide. Only me I can only provide, to be honest. To be perfectly honest, it's not really that alarming that I'll put Caroline as number 2, considering that she comes to my house about every week and pretty much swallows my semen. Justine really doesn't really see the point to any of this, except that it's just a whole sexual thing. However, but Caroline sometimes go out her way to explain that my semen is healthy to eat sometimes.
When your mouth is dry, you gulp it all down. This must be done at least 5 times a day.
Yeah, exactly. Fair play, Caroline. Caroline definitely deserves to be on this list. And number 1 will have to go to Tatsumaki. Thick thighs for the Swiss thighs. Remember that? But yeah, 100%. I could not do this without putting Tatsumaki on this list. Like, if you really think Tatsumaki is not going to be on this list, you are an idiot. You are an actual fool. Because Tatsumaki, yes, she is not your average loli because she's a legal loli. She's 28, and I could still clap them cheeks. Now, to be perfectly honest, would I probably ever get the chance? Hell no. But sometimes you gotta go ahead and try to go for it anyway. Who knows? Maybe she might just drink some of your nut. I don't know. It's gonna be a good time. And honestly, I just love Tatsumaki for how powerful she is and how kick-ass she is. How kind of disrespectful she can be, but also, you know, she's just a character that I can absolutely just vibe with. So definitely Tatsumaki is also the #1 pick for me. And honestly, I would just F her all day. Just all day. Don't go to work. Don't pay bills. Just F her all day. Just do what you gotta do to make her pregnant. That's pretty much how it's gonna be. And that would be all of our characters, except it's a J-Senpai Explore video when it comes to the list. You know I break the rules. #0, Koneko Tojo. Because there is no way. No way. I love Tatsumaki, but there is no way that any other character in this entire list could ever get to Koneko's level. No possible way. I'm the only one that understands Koneko. Not Issei with his bitch ass. I am the only person that can get inside of Koneko, get her pregnant, and start a family. That's the only person that can do it. It's me. That's how it is. I'm sorry if you are the one that, if you're somebody that watches me like, but Koneko is my waifu. Wrong. She's my waifu. All right. She's the only one. You ain't the one that has Koneko's hubby up in his Twitter, up in their Twitter at. You know, you're not the one person that's crazy enough to go that far. You ain't the first. You don't square up like I do when it comes to Koneko, alright? If you want to fight for Koneko, we can easily square up. But 100% Koneko is definitely mine and mine alone. That's why I'm so adamant about someone drawing my OC smashing the bits out of Koneko so I can properly own her ass 100% and properly show that she is mine 100%. Koneko deserves all of my entire nut. She deserves every last inch of it, and honestly, I would feed it to her every single day, every hour, every second. The moment she demands for it, she's getting it. So definitely Koneko is #0, the breaking point of this entire list. So that is all of the lolis I would consider sexy on this list. It's not a perfect list because there's obviously other loli characters I know exist, but this is the one at the current point in time that I'm like, yes, 100% fine with, especially with Hiyoko, because Hiyoko just fine. Like, I would slap her ass. Honestly, she is just, ugh. So anyway, that is all of the characters in the entire list. So hopefully you did enjoy. This is probably the most cursed video you're ever gonna watch. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter to talk and like to donate to the channel. Patreon is available as well. And until then, this is your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.